everyone, Goldie Chan here on the red carpet for the Funko Hollywood opening. So excited to be here. Let's share some wonderful stories with you here on Forbes. So I am so excited to be here at Funko Hollywood.
Have you peeked inside yet?
I haven't quite peeked inside, but I'm going to ask you two questions that I'm going to ask everyone.
Okay.
Number one, what was your favorite story growing up, your favorite childhood story?
Where the Wild Things Are, Maurice Sendak. So,
and has that affected the way you think about Funko?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's just, it's like just childhood wonderment, right? It's things that make you happy, and I think that's what all this thing is inside. It's little things that make somebody happy. You can walk through 30 of the 40,000 square feet and nothing makes you smile, and then you're gonna walk around a corner and you go, oh my God, I never thought that they're gonna have a Flintmobile from the Flintstones to sit next to Fred Flintstone, and that's how we're gonna get you. So there's something for everybody, and it's just about bringing happiness to you and a smile, and we always think our products do just that. So
they definitely do. I am such a Funko fan. I know, of course, you love the most Batman and Pez, but what is your favorite Funko Pop?
Huckleberry Hound. So yeah, my favorite cartoon growing up, huge Hanna-Barbera fan. I just love that blue dog. So it's always been about Huckleberry Hound.
What is your favorite childhood story?
Wow, I'm gonna say Poor Little Rich Girl. It's a Shirley Temple movie, but it's based on an older story, and it's kind of like that. Yeah, it's sort of like the rich girl isn't happy, but when she becomes poor, then she's happy. Yeah. Anyway, I'm actually here to guilt them into making a Funko Pop of everyone.
I was about to ask.
That is why I'm here.
What is your favorite Funko Pop?
Well, I saw the Michael Scott one. I actually happened to be in Everett. I just happened to stumble into the store, and they asked me to come upstairs because they had just. They were about to reveal the Michael Scott Funko Pop, so I'm gonna say Michael Scott. But there's so many great ones.
Your favorite Funko Pop will be the Kate Pop once it comes out.
The Meredith.
The Meredith Pop once it comes out.
We'll see.
What was your favorite childhood story growing up?
When I was a little girl, the first sentence that I ever spoke was, "Mommy, why can't the Hulk come clean up this mess?" We were at the park and there was graffiti on the wall, so I asked her why the Hulk, I was obsessed with him, couldn't come clean it up, and she looked at me like shocked. She dropped what she was doing because she's like, you don't even speak. How did you form a sentence? And why was the Hulk in your first sentence? So.
Do you have a favorite Funko that you currently own or want to buy?
One of my favorites is a Looney Tunes one. It's a Bugs Bunny. After he drank this potion from a mad scientist, turns into this
Is it Hulk Bugs Bunny? Yes, I totally know which one you're talking about.
That's one of my favorites. I love it.
I have so many great ones, but the one that I love the most right now, this week, today, is my Jim Henson and Kermit. He just got it for me a couple weeks ago, and it sits next to my bed because it's so nostalgic for me. I love it.
And then my last question is, what is your current favorite pop culture phenomenon?
I think for me, I'm going to say Star Wars. Because it's obvious, but at the same time, it's very dear to my heart. And it's crazy to me that something that came out around the same time that I was born is so huge, probably even bigger today. It's incredible.
So I have to ask, of course, if you own any Funko Pops.
I own so many, yeah.
And which is your favorite?
Probably my Miss Piggy one, because not many people do Miss Piggy stuff, and I obviously love her. So, and then my other favorite Funko is probably last year they did, I think it was last year, they did like a Splash Mountain one with Disneyland, and I got the last two that they had. And I like stood in line, and I don't stand in line for nothing. But I
stood in line for that.
I stood in line, and I love them, and so yeah, those are like my faves.
What is your favorite current pop culture phenomenon?
Look, The Office is my favorite show of all time, and I can quote it 24/7. And I know every single episode because I've seen it 500 times. I also just saw that Funko makes a prison mic.
They do.
Like Funko, and I was like, are you kidding me?
What is your favorite childhood story?
Oh my God, my favorite childhood story? I have a lot, but there's one crazy one that just happened recently. I did a big coffee table book. I call it my coffin table book of photos of Elvira. And,
wonderful.
And my mom sent me a picture of me in my very first Halloween costume when I was 5 years old.
Yes.
And she said, you know what you wanted to be? And I said, I have no idea. And she said, you wanted to be the Queen of Halloween.
Well,
Hello.
I think that definitely worked out for
I know,
you.
pretty good, right?
Do you own any Funko Pops? Are you interested in any of the Funko Pops?
Oh, hell yes. Am I interested? I love them. Are you kidding? Now I've become a collector of them.
What is your favorite Funko Pop?
Well, mine, of course, but
Of course, I think we all have them.
I have a lot of them that I like. I like all the spooky ones, of course. And I love Pee Wee Herman. I love the Pee Wee Herman and the different ones from his shows.
I have to ask, just because I heard about this, as a woman of color, being such an icon in pop culture right now, how do you feel about playing a character who is so iconic?
I mean, I don't really think about it when I'm sort of going for the part and then being cast. You know, it's such a personal gain, you know, and when you get that call and somebody tells you that the part is yours. But then it's not until you're at the premiere, you're traveling the world and you're going through all these press lines, and you have that one little girl that just lives outside of the typical traditional yesteryear mold of what is normal and traditional, and she feels seen and heard and represented, and then I'm all of a sudden repurposed and invigorated because it reminds me of me being that little girl, you know, in the 80s, and not having enough representation of myself in media, and how that made me feel and how that really affected my identity. So I think that representation matters. I mean, it's everything. It's paramount for a child's life.
Do you have a favorite Funko Pop?
Would it be arrogant of me if I say my character? No. Okay, cool, because it's my character. Not to my boys, they like Nebula. I mean, go figure, they like Nebula. Fine, whatever, she's the better sister. But I like Gamora.
Gamora is better. We'll just say that on camera. Yes! So we've had such a wonderful time talking to amazing people about the stories that have influenced their childhood, their favorite Funko Pops, and also what they're looking forward to this coming year. Now let's go inside and enjoy the party.